Hi there, wonderful awakening beings and spiritual souls. Jo Rose of JoRose.com, numerologist and energy forecaster. In this video, I'm sharing with you the numerology forecast for December 2021. But before I do, let's recap what 2021 has in store for us. It's a 5 energy. How do we know this? By adding together and reducing down all the digits of the current year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 equals 5. 11 months down, 1 month to go, all out with this 5 energy mixed with the energy of December. Let's get the changes in place that we desire and we need to move forward. What you desire, what you need to move forward. The 5 energy is about change, 180 degrees. It's choice, decision, action, flip everything, do the opposite. The 5 is resourceful, resilient. It's courageous, and most of all, it seeks freedom. The 5 loves travel. We may not have travelled this year, but what adventure have you been on, and what adventure do you have planned for December? The flip side of this energy is it can be scattered, intolerant, irresponsible, manipulated, unpredictable, disruptive, addictive, and non-committed. Non-committed does also commit you to something. So were you committed to procrastination or action? Were you committed to you or others? I mentioned this latter part because I want you to start thinking about who you are personally responsible for as we move forward into 2022. To understand more about 2021, I did create a video 2021 and I'm going to leave the link for that video in the description below. The lesson I am suggesting for this month based around the 5 energy is to take note. What are you experiencing? It's all about the experience, experiential learning, experiential growth, not about what you're being told or read. You need to take things on board and go and test them yourself, go research yourself, go take action yourself, really feel it with every part of your body to get the result. Then you know whether things work or not, and then they are just not dreams that may never happen. December is the 12th month. 1 plus 2 is 3. By adding the 3 to the 5, December brings us an 8 energy. So what is the 8 offering us? The 8 is the number of the pioneer. It's fair yet hard-working. It's strong, courageous, courage. That was in the 5 energy. It's organised, authoritative. It's about power and karma. The flip side of this energy is it can be egotistical, superficial, intimidating, authoritative, manipulative, domineering. Now, I mentioned authoritative in both the positive and the negative because it depends how you look or see or feel around authority. Does it raise you up or does it pull you down? Because of this 5 energy and it's the number of big change, I'm giving 2 lessons based around the 8 here. The first lesson is to see the illusion of the material world. What you see on TV, in the movies, about rock stars and celebrities, about the high life, that's not the everyday life. And somehow we don't always get what everybody else out there on the TV has got. There has been an illusion painted that's not real. The last 2 years with all the setbacks, cutbacks, pushed home, lockdowns, pick yourself ups, whatever, you're beginning to realise what is real for you and what is not, what you can give up and what you need to carry on with. Lesson 2 is about taking back your personal power. Have you given it away? Has it been taken from you? When you own you, when you stand in your personal power, you can literally do anything. Last month in November, I mentioned the 16-7 energy. I highlighted the tarot card, the Tower. I mentioned significant events. Did you know any, personally or in the media? I did, and some almost broke me. Literally, I thought I broke my foot the other day. I cracked my knee. A number of my family members have been sick in not a sniffle kind of way, but ill. And outside that, we've had some significant events take place. There is a new variant around. There was a big concert that many people lost their lives and got crushed. There is the biggest court case just started last month in November. So there are a lot of big things going on and a lot of change happening. What have you noticed in your world that was a big, significant event for you? And did it help raise you up, pull you down? Has it helped you see things more clearly? Do you need to realign, take different action? This is the year of change. And in this month, December, you've got power. When I think about the 8 energy, I think about reward and recognition. And this is a month of reward and recognition. We reap what we sow, so just bear that in mind. I also think about power, personal power. Who has your power? And if it's not you, why not? You were born a sovereign being. Are you tired and worn out? Do you feel limited, trapped, stuck, usurped by your government? I hear freedom and sovereign so much lately, I had to look into what it's about. Sovereign and freedom are two sides of the same coin, but cannot work without a third element, and that is responsibility. As sovereign beings, we live by natural law, not maritime law, not man's law. What I discovered is, as a sovereign being, I am king. You are king. And your kingdom is in your skull, the dome. You have 2 pillars, temples here. Within the dome is your pineal gland. Your pineal gland is classed as the seat of your soul. Seat, throne, temple, kingdom. Everything lies within. God is within you, is not anywhere else. You don't need to go to a church. You don't need to turn to a book. If you really want the answers, if you are ready to connect with Source, if you are ready for the light to come through, then just go within and connect. If you want to know the answers, then you must ask the King. Asking. Prayer is asking. Meditation is receiving. Last month I mentioned about taking time out, going within, meditating, walking in nature. You need to put more downtime in your life. Now, with that said, this is a very up month, much more vibrant and fast moving than what last month was. So if you had done the work last month, you know what's growing within inside you, you've got the vision, and you know how you're going to move forward. December's 8 energy is about the CEO. Who is the CEO of you? You're already the king of you, but who is the CEO of you? What are you worth? How can you get more out of being the CEO for you? I created a piece, which is on my Pinterest account, so I'll leave the link for Pinterest down below, but I created a piece on the traits of being your own CEO. Let me share them with you. I've used numerology to do these 9 traits. 9 traits of being the CEO of you. 1, stand on your own 2 feet. Lead from your strengths. You are a pioneer. Embrace your uniqueness. It is your strength. We're not meant to all be the same. 2, know when and how to ask for support and really work on building good, strong, heartfelt, connected relationships. Compassion and caring is so important. 3, learn how to express yourself. Develop great communication skills. Listen, inner stand, express yourself and own your own voice. 4, build strong foundations. Create structures. Organize yourself. Ground yourself. Know and own your boundaries. 5, learn how to explore and expand your limitations. Promote and take a risk. It is about experiential growth, all about the adventure and variety. 6, own responsibility of you and your actions. nurture and grow. 7, trust your intuition, hone your critical thinking, master your game. 8, balance spiritual and material, empower self and others by being true to you. 9, let go of what is holding you back, transform you, your surroundings, and leave the situation and planet better than you found it. As I mentioned, you can find that on my Pinterest account as an infographic, whatever they call them, an image. So CEO, what are you worth? Take a stock take of your assets and know that your most valuable assets are not the material ones. They are your body, your mind, your soul, your intellect, your intuition, your consciousness, your awareness, your compassion, your gratitude, your transformation, your skills, your tools. You have many assets. They may not all be what you want right now, but you must start by valuing what you have and really appreciate them. As the CEO of you, and now you know what your assets are. You may have a job, a career, your own business, or meandering through life. Whatever it is you're doing, take some time out this month to make sure that you have the respect, are valued and appreciated for what you do. This could be a great month for a pay rise or a bonus. If that's not the case and you're not feeling appreciated or valued in the job you do you need to change something or do you need to leave? Many have been pushed or forced out of jobs looking for something new. There is a big switch coming, and again in 2022 we will have a very healing energy. Perhaps it's time to do something more in alignment with who you are. What did you come up with last month? Is it to progress within the same company that you're in, or is it to go somewhere else or start on your own an alternative way of living? People are looking at new options and new ways as we move out of 2021 and we start to heal what has gone on, because this will be coming to an end when we stand in our own power, when we realize our sovereignty and that nobody governs over us. Things will change. When we was in the 1 millennium, business was done very masculine, me, myself and I. It was hard selling. When we moved into the 2 millennium, and more importantly, having moved into the 2 decade, so we've got 2 twos, it's about relationship building. The best way to do business as we move forward, realizing that we've not been heard by our governments, by the medical profession, by the business world, etc. over this last year or so. It's time to do things that align and feel right. It's time to work on human connection, unity and compassion. People treat you the way you treat yourself. So start by loving yourself. You know my saying, it's your life, L.Y.F.E. Love yourself first every day. When you love yourself first, you will only enter into relationships and negotiations that serve you and the other, because you realize you are a part of everything. Their pain is your pain, their happiness is your happiness. So you can't love on us until you love the self. Check out a video that I created November 2019, Self-Partnership, You Are Enough. I watched it just before creating this video, and whoa, did it resonate with me. Even though I created it, it really hit home on a number of things that gave me goosebumps, and I'm so glad I listened to it. So I do recommend that if you need a pick-me-up, if you want to know that you are enough, that you are valued and worthy, then do go and check out that video. It's in the link below. I mentioned relationships here. I mentioned that the 2 millennium is about relationships for business and for humanity. The decade 2020, the 2020 decade has more impact with that too. But next year we have 3 2s. So it really is about finding harmony, cooperation, connection, compassion, support. It's cooperative. It's about building relationships, really listening with 2 ears, speaking with 1. But it is about sharing and making sure you both know where the other person comes from. I recently binge watched a series on Netflix called Atypical. It's about Sam, who has autism. He's 18 and he's in a family and what goes on. But what I discovered about Sam was he says everything as it is. Literally as it is. Transparent and open. If we could all be like Sam, transparent and open, we would be attracting the relationships, the business, the career, the wealth, the joy that aligns to us. We have to let go of the illusion of the material world and really hone in on what our heart, our motivation desires. December's 8 energy brings passion and vibrancy. It's the visionary. What do you want for 2022? Do you want to feel better, healed, connected with like-minded people, in a job you love, in an environment you love? Do you want to be able to walk out and feel alive? Then you need to be focusing on that. You need to be working on what you need to do, and that starts with standing in your own power, taking back your sovereignty, realizing you are a king in your kingdom. This month is a month of success. What success do you want? What success do you want at work, in your relationships, in your home, in your health? Abundance is not just material. Power is not just money. When you can find a way to fulfill yourself, you'll realize that success is not success unless you feel fulfilled. It starts with energy. 8 is a powerful energy of reward and recognition. Every day, spend some time rewarding and recognizing you, your skills, your accomplishments, your assets, who you are, why you're here, how far you have come, because you truly are an amazing person. You are sovereign. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, please do push that bell for notification and share with your friends. Sometime soon I will be creating 2022's video, which will be about healing, harmony, responsibility, and much, much more. It's about family and tribe and home and garden and beauty. I am so looking forward to 2022 and the energy that it brings us. It will be a steadier flow than this year, but this year I feel has been amazing. It's been filled with change, big change. Lots of the old has crumbled away and there will be new coming forward. I still don't believe it's about the New World Order. I believe it's about the spiritual awakening. I believe that we are going back to source, that we are energized and we are now about to be thriving instead of surviving. If you've enjoyed this video and want to learn more, I do readings, consultations and mentorship. So do drop me a line, get in touch and let's have a chat. What do you want planned for next year? My videos are general, but when you put your numbers together, you've got your own personal map and guidebook for your journey in 2022. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video.